Hello friends, I have today on review the coolest, the most fancy phone from Infinix in the line. Note 30 is Note 30 with prefix VIP. We are all our Pro versions max. And here we have a prefix VIP. This means to be all ready. Well, just nothing. Let's see what's here. The main features first is the sound jointly developed with JBL. Secondly, its support wireless charging, that is, this phone can charge both by wire and without wire. This large amount of memory, 12 GB of own RAM and 9 expandable plus more volume internal memory, 256 GB fast, charging 68 watts and 50 watts, fast charging more precisely, wireless charging is fast. 2. Here is the big box. It is written here too. Characteristics: dual speakers, 108 megapixel camera processor, MediaTek AMOLED screen 120 Hz. Well, in short, everything in general fully full mints. 5,000 battery, 13 Android dimensions are given in general. The composition of the cameras is indicated, and let's watch box. That's so huge. Why? Because there are two boxes in it at once. The first a box with a phone and a second thin. The box is our box with the charger, 15. You are written here, so wait. For some reason here, 50 wireless here with us, 15 watt fast charge. So let's see this fast. Wireless charging also from Infinix branded, so open to test it too. Well, wireless chargers, they are all about look the same. This is the circle it connects to a USB cable type. C in power outlet 15, fast charging such a smooth surface is black. And here rubber inserts to prevent slipped, a good thing, useful in principle, and here there must be somewhere else cable. Probably we have a cable here, specifically. No cable needs to be taken from the phone, complete with phone. It goes well. Everything is clear with this, we figured it out. Now go to the phone itself. Open box, I have a blue phone color. Here's what it looks like here. A block consisting of 3 camera modules and a quadruple outbreaks. Remove all stickers, so once and for all too. So, here's what he looks like healthy. The edges here are flat glossy in contrast from the back cover at the top. The inscription JBL speaker microphone at the bottom. Charging headphone jack speaker left microphone SIM tray included paperclip to open the documents tray. There is protective glass with frame and special napkins with which to wipe the screen as with us plastic case. By the way, yes, it's out. Silicone is a plastic bumper, transparent, 6,768 watt, fast charging power supply and USB cable type. White C here, in fact, here is such a kit supply is not enough wired headphones, and everything is there by phone design. Quite interesting looks, but not to say that straight. Some super original design. No simple minimalism bottom Infinix logo. I'm cleaning up the leftover stickers, left a little wipe it down with a rag in principle. The matte finish is very pleasant, large block with very large cameras, camera eyes, chrome-plated type. Such framed looks, really stylish. Okay, right power button rocker and turn on the phone. Let's see how long it takes to run 2-3. Come on, Phoenix is here. Installed a new processor from MediaTek, which has just begun to gain revs recently. It's announced this dimension, 8050. Phone started quickly. My phone started up, but I want to check the SIM tray first. They left the opportunity to put here. Also a flash drive. Let's see it once or twice. SIM cards, and from this side, yes, you can really put a flash drive. Then there is a memory can be expanded as operational and internal screen. AMOLED screen 6.67-inch Full HD plus resolution and refresh rate 120 Hz, brightness 900. No good. Big screen bright phone weighs 190 grams. What for such a big phone, by the way, is not enough. Its thickness is 8.2 mm. Which is also, by the way, slightly below a small thin bezel at the top, symmetrically at the edges. The place means here we have a front, and basically this is what it looks like simply without any rounding. Well, small 2.5D roundings around the edges, nothing else superfluous, good rendering of white screen settings. You can change the dark light theme or vice versa, auto brightness, high brightness mode, more additional there underscore. The screen will automatically turn off refresh rate adjustable 60/90. Either 120 or auto mode. Further size font can be changed to make it smaller, more mode in your pocket, so as not to extra buttons were pressed there. Nothing was, well, actually the status bar here, you can show the speed internet. By the way, by default for some reason enabled. I don't know if anyone needs it. Is anyone monitoring speed at all? Internet constantly in this line or no battery level can be display or not. And notifications. Also, you can remove the icons like this. Simple primitive settings means, according to the systems here installed, Android 13 on base XS also. Version 13 update on air, there is a RAM expansion. Now my memory is extended by 6 GB average, such as it were. The choice is 12 of its own plus 6 expandable. And in total, it turns out somewhere 18, but can also be extended by 9, and you will have already 21 GB of memory for new hardware dimensed 8050 octa. Core processor maximum frequency of 3 GHz, very powerful CPU video core Moth G77. And by memory 12256 to Antutu points, shows a lot of almost 800,000 and for this price. How much is this one now, phone? I think that this is probably the most cheap phone with performance is a lot. Performance is very powerful. A fast phone that is enough for several years ahead, and taking into account its cost. Two competitors for such money offer weaker iron, and in this plus the new MediaTek processor Dimensity 8050. In addition, it also has 6 nanometers made not very hot in general. Such an ideal solution can be say there is an NFC module, that is, we can always use contactless pay more memory speed here, good too. 1376 MB read 228 write memory, as I understand the standard UFS 3.1, because more than 1,000 megabytes a second reading result is very good. Multi-touch test is also one such moment that sometimes they have 5 touches, but in this phone, since it is VIP, so how is it the most flagship here? Touch for a full 10 touches. Then there is a maximum that can be 10 touches. Everything is fine. He works out by throttling. Here is such a picture. Yes, throttling there, maybe it's on now, early firmware. But throttling is about at 30%. In fact, all the toys on this phone so far go perfectly and will go, I think, another 2 years. Because enough performance under games, phone gaming can be played with pleasure screen, big, bright, juicy, saturated 120 Hz. The picture is good. Well, there is a lot of memory means that a lot of toys will fit here on internal memory. Does not have to be saved place. So trying to find someone here, but I don't see anyone. How much is there? Lies, yo mine, how much I've already been here scored. I still have some kind of laser sight, interesting, so everyone is afraid someone will fly out of here bottom. Okay, let's go upstairs and see what's going on about running. I don't understand why they make 2 in such cool phones, 2 megapixel cameras. Why do I make a normal width but decided here make also 3 cameras of them? One, the main thing at 108 seems to be very cool sounds. But 2 additional. But only 2 megapixels, no wide-angle camera, no TV. This is a bad phone, can shoot video in 4K 30 FPS. 32 megapixel. Front camera like this, looks camera app, here we are. We can choose 108 megapixel mode. We can turn it on or off, artificial intelligence to phone himself processed. The frame there made him more bright, saturated. Further, there is a mode beauty. When we can have a little correct the figure and face accordingly, there is also a portrait mode with blur background mode, super night. Only for poorly lit photos at night. Take pictures of something or somewhere dark club, or still in a dark room video recording, as I said. 4K 30 FPS or Full HD 60 FP2. Well, in general, such default settings, maximum zoom here tenfold. Let's go now. Click on this zoom camera. 108 should be very good. So turn on now. Mode 108, moving away. I take a couple of pictures. 108 megapixels. Although now I think people are already so used to these big cameras already. Now no one is 108 megapixels. So still small text iPhoto on the balloon. So that's what we get a lot, bring them closer. Unfortunately, at 10x digital zoom, these are the photos of the street turned out. It's getting dark now, so it's outside a little dark grass turned out just like a carpet. But like this in general average camera, you can't say she's a VIP, not VIP. Well, the usual average camera here, really sorry, there is no width. Well, a simple camera, mediocre. You can shoot video. Full HD shoot in 4K 60 FPS video recording 2. Zoom digital, only 10, X photography 10, X. No width for more of the modes are interesting, but there is Super Night. A mode is usually just a night mode, other brands mode here. They have it called Super Type Night Mode. Supposedly it makes even cooler night shots. Already tested a bunch of times. Well, does good to see more here. There is nothing special. Such an ordinary phone photographing. And so the sound of 2 speakers, one at the bottom, the other at the top. Let's listen at maximum volume, standard ringtones. How they sound, cool speaker. So sounds so cool with passion, I wanted to say this on the scanner here. The scanner is installed directly into the screen. The scanner is in the screen will take some getting used to. If you're up to, it's not used, it's located pretty low, you'll have to finger. Like this, pull down to the phone unlock, and also have more accurate face unlock, screen lights up, press power. Button the screen lights up. We look at the phone directly and he will recognize us, everything will be unlocked. This one works great too. Plus phone. It can be said on the future is that he has no support, only 4G LTE, but also 5G networks of the 5th generation. Here is a modem as a processor already with support for 5G. Therefore, in general, everything MediaTek processors Dimensity, all that's out this line even more. There are some weak-old ones there, 700, 810. They are all have support for 5G exactly here. They are themes different from Helio processors. For example, Helio line MediaTek. Helio here we have Dimensity 8050. It has 5G. So on the future is possible. You can too use high-speed fast, by the way. We have fast internet at the back glass. Will take some getting used to. If you are up to it's not used, it's located pretty low. You'll have to finger like this, pull down to the phone unlock. And also have more accurate face unlock screen lights. Up, press power button, the screen lights up. This frame is made of plastic glossy front, also glued like, say, pasted yes film. But under it glass. But you can change this film on the glass that comes with frame. It will be more durable, but mess around a bit to get this off. And glue the glass yourself. If you don't know how to do it, you can someone there take it to be done by paying little bit, either to walk with this standard film, which is already here. Factory pasted the battery exactly on 5,000 good non-removable battery, pretty already standard capacity, 68 watt. Faster charging and wireless charging is also there, and there is wireless charging, reversible, and wired charging is also reverse. Then yes, we can charge from this phone. Your devices, both wired and wireless in general, is very cool. Very cool from 0 to 80% phone charges in just 30 minutes for full charge takes about minutes 50. 5. Well, it will take about an hour to fully charge this phone because the remaining percentages are take longer to charge than the first. These 80% here, let's check wireless charging. I take it out of boxes. So here it is, so everything works. I'm from a power bank, that is. Here you see the icon was now, again, we try from the power bank, now powered. It put the phone on the wireless charger charging and that there will be no signaling that he has begun. Charge here, it goes wireless charge. Then yes, it says it's wireless. Charging is a cool feature basically put only in expensive phones, flagship phones, budget phones, they usually don't have that opportunity. All have only wired charging though also, and quickly here we have a glass reel. Inside there is installed for recognition wireless charging. So everything works from native charger, everything is fine. Here's a handy one. And the guys go to the conclusions. What conclusions can be drawn on this phone? Look, it has a lot of advantages. Firstly, it is a very powerful processor for your money. The phone is inexpensive. Relatively inexpensive for the performance it offers almost 800,000 to Antutu, and plus, it's a new processor that is modern processor, cool new. Though a lot of people say it's easy renamed their early processor where ATEX Density 1200, because characteristics. They are very, very similar, but anyway, that doesn't change the fact that he very cool for the money. Very powerful, fast memory, over 1,000 megabytes. Second to read, big screen juicy, AMOLED 120 Hz with minimal bezels. Good delivery set. Plastic case. Yes. Film. Yes. Glass protective. There is still a possibility. Recharge it with wireless charging. Also has wired fast charging. 68W10 touch sensor. Have NFC module. And what I especially liked about this, supposedly that's the flagship phone left. Such old chips, for example, a connector for headphone did left, which for wired headphones. Now it's everywhere clean. Also left a slot for a flash drive now. Also in flagship phones. They refuse to think that if we making a flagship phone, there already a lot of internal memory you flash drive is not need here. You can internal memory big. Enjoy 256 gigs, and flash drive even if desired put maybe you have there too. Some important data is stored on flash drive and you just don't feel like them transfer to phone internal memory. It is very convenient also. What else you can highlight? What a good sound from JBL, loud quality effect stereo. 2 speakers, big battery 5,000, but now you won't surprise anyone. Now all phones have this type of battery. Installed in almost all rare when the battery is different containers about the appearance. What can I say? Appearance is quite simple. I don't know what can I say causes pretty cute, simple, such normal design minimalism. So here the Note 30 VIP phone turned out. Right, if you like this phone or no, would you like to buy it? I will be on this say goodbye to you. It was Note 30, VIP flagship Note 30 from Infinix. Good luck to everyone and see you soon.